I mean, I think you have to go with your feeling. I mean, it's not about technical ability a lot of the time. I mean, I see so many short films that are clearly very polished, you know, and very professional. Because obviously, you know, it's the people that have made them, you know, understand the technical aspects of filmmaking. But I sort of I have this thing where a lot of these short films, they look like a TV drama or a soap opera on television. You know, we watch a lot of soap operas in the UK, as I'm sure everyone does, which are these sort of very dramatic, you know, sort of family scenarios in a kitchen or in the living room where people are arguing or shouting or there's a love story. You know, and a lot of short films are very similar. They're just, you have a couple of actors, you give them a script and they perform and you film it, and some of these films are okay. It depends what you're trying to achieve, I think. But I mean, for me, I think a film should be much more about the cinema, and even a short film. So the images have to be really strong. The cinematography has to be really interesting, not in terms of spending a lot of money on the best cameras, but just trying to create images that look really interesting, even if that's using cheaper equipment. I think it's about, the images that are on screen rather than the story too much. The story obviously is important as well, but you know, you could have the best story in the world, but if you just film it with two people talking to each other, it's not going to be very interesting. So you have to create a movie, as it were. And I think even in short films, that's important to really sort of hit people with something visual and something interesting.
Yeah.
But obviously you need those other things. You need good actors, you need a good script, you need a good story to hold people, you need you need all these things. But when I'm watching a lot of shorts, the ones that stand out are the ones that are more interesting visually, because you see so many of these short films that are just sort of these dramas that, you know, set in a room or set in a...
Mm-hmm.